What's up guys, I'm Chris Jobe and today we're going to go over the making of my new music video for Backwards. The whole thing started when I was going on a writing trip to LA and I realized that one of my homies had been doing a ton of videos for Apple Music with Billie Eilish and Chainsmokers and a bunch of cool people, and I was like, yo, I have a crazy idea, what do you think? And he had just left that company, so he was like super into it. His name's Hunter. When I wrote the song, it kind of came to a conclusion in itself, but when I was writing it, I really felt very cloudy and the whole thing felt like I was in a limbo of emotions, like the relationship itself. I wanted it to be stuck in kind of this like loop, this closed loop of like a dream. So I kept explaining it to people of being like a Groundhog Day, where I kept like falling back into the same scenario no matter what. As far as shooting it goes, we did half of it in Malibu, we did half of it in Nashville. The opening scene, I'm just driving around in Hunter's car. And then we filmed like the crash scene actually in Nashville. So when I do that impact, we had like a big swan floaty, the kind that you would like lay on in the pool. So anyways, yeah, we have this car, we got the floaty, and basically I just end up like throwing my head against the steering wheel while they're all throwing stuff at me to get that opening scene, and that like airbag looking thing is actually a swan floaty. Coming out of the car, I'm trying to get out of it and the door wouldn't open, and it literally wouldn't open. Like that was not anticipated, and I was so worked up in my head, like really putting myself in the car accident stuff, that my adrenaline started pumping. So I reached around the like broken glass window and I'm like trying to open the door from the outside, and I finally like bust through, and then I'm crawling and I'm so like in the moment and so immersed in this world that everyone after we cut was like, yo, are you okay? When I was thinking of the video, I was like thinking of the defibrillators coming together. We looked them up, they're like $300. I got Olivia to go to Walmart and pick up some scrubbers. And my mom and I went to TJ Maxx. She got this like moldable Play-Doh clay. We wrapped that around the defibrillators, and then we hot glue gunned foam to the bottom of it and a telephone cord that we got from Goodwill. And I had this whole vision of doing this light where it was like kind of a back and forth point of view thing, like POV, and it goes from the flashlight, then it goes boom to the sun, solar flare, as I'm like fading out, and I'm like boom on the beach going in reverse out of the waves. And that's kind of like the Inception thing. I memorized all of the lyrics to the song in reverse. The birds and the waves and everything is going in reverse as I'm walking forwards. I'll sing you a little bit of what I had memorized, but it's like that's just like one stanza, 4 stanzas that I had to learn. Now a lot of people catch the fact that everything's happening backwards, but it does kind of give it this kind of like weird feeling. As I'm realizing where I am, I kind of fall down into the sand as if I'm collapsing, and I fall through the sand and through the ceiling into my ex-girlfriend's bedroom. To do the transition, what we had to do is put me on top of the trunk, and I had to jump up as high as I could and land backwards without hitting Amanda, who is the incredible female lead. She killed it. Hunter's like, oh yeah dude, it's just like this. He gets up there, he does it, and the slats underneath the bed literally crack. We did it and everything worked out after like 3 or 4 times. And then I also took the song, sped the song up twice as fast, sang along with it twice as fast, so that in post we could slow it down to its normal speed, and it just made everything like look super like dramatic and like emotional. Big shout out to Hunter, because this whole thing would not have happened without him. He pulled together some of the most amazing people. My girlfriend, who got the paramedic pants, got the paramedics, got the dancers, helped me get Amanda for the female lead, got the total car. She killed it. So Backwards, the official music video, is out now. Go check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. And if you dig this, make sure that you subscribe and share it with all your homies. Thanks.